All right, guys. Alumni panel, what'd you guys think?
Hello. Oh my god, you guys are gonna have so much fun animating that. Like, all the fight scenes are gonna be so exciting. I'm also so worried for you for the amount of flying monkeys there are. So I think one part that I kind of missed was what happened when she destroyed the village. It kind of flew by for me. I didn't really get a whole lot of time to comprehend that. I missed that it was flying monkeys that she was fighting. I thought it was like she was training and then whoopsie, she like destroyed the village, which is also really funny. And then the question of like, why does your fire burn? I don't feel like we got a clear answer to that, because she does harness the fire, but, and I don't think you should make it obvious either, but I think I need more of a connection between those things. And then also when the moment where she sees the enemy, the flying monkeys attacking again, there is that pause, and I'm sure you guys have like, there's gonna be something there, but it felt a little awkward just in the boards, because it was just quiet, so maybe if, I don't know, you plan to have some kind of music or sound effect, or she says something, it was just that moment felt a little bit odd. Also, why flying monkeys? Why they attack the poor sweet guys? Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Yeah, I don't want to say exactly what Alex said, but we did kind of like talk about it before just now. Main thing was like kind of like the whole plot with the guru slash dad, or like the teacher character, and then the girl. That we understand, the training, all that's good, the shots are good, the sequences are beautiful, obviously. But the thing is, like, I saw it and it looked like a flying chimchar at start, and I was like, that's kind of cool. But when they come in, or like that one shot of the chimchar like being, or like not chimchar, sorry, monkey, getting beaten up and the village destroys, I feel like you have that sequence in the end of showing, oh, this is the bad guy, but we don't really understand why they're attacking the people. But then, like Alex said, like there's Oz in the name. There's something with Wizard of Oz, like, oh, it's the same monkeys. But I think a little bit of an elaboration of what the intention of the monkeys is apart from killing everyone. And also the main question, why does my fire burn? It like visually it gets kind of answered, but I feel like there needs to be a verbal point where she goes, my fire burns because I'm blah blah blah, or like because this, because that, to really get the audience amped up to like, yeah, that's why your fire burns. Like,
Yeah, because what I assumed it was is that maybe we just need some kind of shot of like, there's one freaking flying monkey and it's beating the ever-living shit out of one of those cute things, and it's give a close-up of that, and then it's like looking at her like, ah! And she's like, my fire's lit because she's not literally saying this, but like to protect others. So like maybe that's why, and I just need that moment.
yeah, like a guardian.
Yeah. Also, you don't have to do this, but I just think it'd be really funny if she just did destroy the village again at the end. Just to bring it back to like,
Oops.
you know, some things never change.
Yeah. That, and I think the last thing would be a little bit, I think it would be like a sentence, a clarification, or I think I might have just missed it. But is the stone person, is that the dad, or is that like kind of like Shifu and Po? Is it like that type of a trope?
Also, was he in heaven in the end?
Yeah.
Jones, do you want to answer any of those?
It's more like Shifu and Po.
Shifu and Po? Okay.
The answer is, no. I feel like we changed that shot so many times to make sure it feels like he's not dead, and it still feels like he's dead.
Yeah.
Then maybe you should kill him.
Yo. The chimchar kills.
All right, let's go. Any other audience questions, and then we'll go to the team after that. Audience? Yeah, in the
I
back.
just have one really, really small thing. Right at the end, when it cuts to the wizard's castle, the like yellow text felt a little out of place, and I think you guys are going for like the comic book look, but I feel like the specific like blocking of that text, it doesn't appear previously, so it would help if it was just like if it showed up previously, that would then make it feel like, oh yeah, now it's coming back, and that's why it's telling us the location. Because the art direction was really
crooked here. She's really
I think one of the legs.
I guess her name's Dorothy, right? So we should maybe just say her name, and then we'll know why there's flying monkeys and what the green guy is. Like, if we just said that her name is Dorothy, I feel like that would like everybody would understand. Like, oh, it's Wizard of Oz. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Well, it is called Kill Oz.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else thoughts? Yeah.
Kind of backing up with the speaker said, I feel like there are a lot of questions that aren't fully answered that I immediately want to know anyway the whole time.
Like what?
Like, why is she there? Does she want to get home, like in The Wizard of Oz, or does she want to protect the Munchkins? Does she have personal beef with the wizard himself? Why is the wizard attacking the Munchkins? Is he after her? Why does she want to kill Oz? I think is the big question that I was wondering that wasn't fully answered. Is, does she? That's a great cliffhanger, but I feel like I want to know why we want her to, like why we're rooting for her to win, and what her winning even looks like. Like, is it living in peace with the stone lion forever and following in his footsteps, or is it saving the entire land, or is it getting home, or is it getting home and saving everybody and winning in every way? And yeah, I think like how she is now able to like how
What word, camera?
that arc is so clear and well done, like learning to control her anger. But yeah, like why does her fire burn? I still don't fully know. And why does she need to control it?
Okay.
Why is her?
Thank you, Thomas. Great, quick questions. That's exactly why the screening is here, to point these things out. So Jones has a very Merry Christmas.
I did really like it.
Okay, another question here. Yeah.
I said something already, but I also saw that this was like a volume 1. I think that's something that would really help you guys if you continue to like make this into a series. Is kind of write the whole thing out. If you write the whole thing and then like do like episodes based on parts of the script that are already done, I feel like you would have the story that you need in order to make this like a volume 1. And like here's all the mystery about it. Like if you have it written out already, it would be easier to show that. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, love it. Write it all out. Another question over here. Zim.
So like if this is to be like a kind of retelling or like a reimagining of like The Wizard of Oz, I think like with how Taj and Alex were talking about how like the reason they're attacking the village could be because these little cute little creatures are actually like what they get turned into the flying monkeys, and that can be like a tragic aspect you can like see an angle for, is that they're kidnapping them and bringing them back to the castle, or some sort of like the reason why they're attacking them is to like get the little guys there. So you can have that, like maybe see have like one of the flying monkeys like grabbing them to carry them back to the castle. Like that can be a reason why they're attacking.
Gonna hot dip them. Great. Interesting. Yeah.
I have a question for Jones.
Yes.
What was your intention? Like, why does her fire burn? What was like your answer to that?
So, the reason it's supposed to be, like her fire, which is a metaphor for her strength, is supposed to represent her emotions. So basically, you have to change like why does your fire burn? Is like you have to change the fuel to your fire, and you can't just be fueled by anger. Because at the beginning, she's more fighting the monkeys because she's just pissed and not really trying to save anyone. It's just like, oh, if I beat all of them, then everyone's saved. Like if they're all just dead. But in the end, she's supposed to learn like how I forgot who said it, but it's like you have to protect others, and you have to like fighting people. Like when you fight people, you shouldn't just be fueled by I just need to beat everyone and that's how I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? You have to like take other people into consideration. You have to fight for the right reasons, if that makes any sense.
Okay, so you use the Munchkins to show that message.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
You have to fight to protect the Munchkins instead of fighting to beat up all the monkeys.
Right.
Yo.
yeah, just to reiterate, so if she's changing her emotions, to redirect, like to change what burns her fire, and it becomes saving people, it isn't clear. Because I do know that she is going to go help the Munchkins, but I don't feel like I see that change in her happen in her face. And I guess just like what I said before about like seeing a Munchkin get the shit kicked out of it, and it's like sad, and like maybe that like is like the moment she's like, it's for you, little guy. And another thing I wanted to add was the scene where the flying monkeys go back to like the lair and they're talking to Guy. I think it's worth maybe exploring how you could kind of juice that up, because it does feel a little like I don't really need that scene. I don't really need it, but I just need something else to make it like funnier. I want it to be funnier.
Great. Cool. Anybody else? Are we good? Yeah, one more. Let's get one more, and then we gotta move on, man. We got like 9 films to go.
I have a question. Like, is there a reason why you picked the fire to go from blue to red?
It's the same thing I iterated before, where it's like you have to change the fuel to your fire, you change the fuel to your fire, the fire changes color because it's burning for a different reason.
Yeah, but why specifically blue and red?
Well, originally it was the other way around, but when we were doing the color keys, it looked sadder when the fire around is blue than if it's red, and then the red matches our color palette better. So, yeah.
'Cause
And obviously red is hotter. Blue is hotter, blue is hotter. And I don't know, I look at red as like red fire, at least as like the color of like passion and stuff. So I feel like.
I feel like if that's the case, because originally I was gonna suggest using red at first because he was using anger a little, but like if that's the case, this might be more work to the FX team. I'm sorry, but like, what if the fire in the beginning was like it looked really round and nice and like a candle and it's like nice and tidy. No, stop. Very good. I'm very excited for the show. But like, what if in the beginning the fire was more unkept, more wild and like chaotic? So it pushes that at first it's anger, it's like uncontrolled, it's furious, but at the end it gets more calm, more round, more nice, and it's like even though it's red and the color of anger or like power or whatever, it's not representing that anymore instead of passion and warmth and like protecting the Munchkins. Sorry, FX team.
All right, let's call down the team. Team, come down. Let's freeze this stream.
Is this streaming right now?
Yeah. It's like the 6th time. Not frozen, not frozen. Okay, come on down. Come on down for the not frozen slides.
I'm back.
It's back. Okay,
Slides are
you
ready.
guys ready? Oh, slides, go.
Oh, do I just go or?
It just plays. You
Oh,
got a video now.
hi guys. I hope you like the Leica. I'm Jones. I'm the director of the film.
String.